Nerd Nation, to this latest edition of the Sports Nerd Show. We are a collection of sports nerds whose mission is to bring you as much sports talk as time allows over the next 60 minutes. Although we will strive to be highly informative and equally as entertaining over the next hour, we must warn you that there may be some cuss words along the way. But we don't give a damn, because that is the way most humans in the real world tend to talk, and we, the sports nerds, are no exception. So without further ado, Nerd Nation, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I present to you the founder and host of this crazy-ass show, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Tuesday night edition of the Sports Nerds, where Elliot is all freaking fired up and ready to go after people, including me.
No, not people.
Me.
Certain people.
Me, John.
Not you so much, because I already know you're a loser. That's already been established.
Yes.
John is quickly becoming Scott.
Well, he did mention that he's willing to go back to mediocrity in Buffalo. And you know what? Buffalo did look mediocre last night, guys. I'm telling you, Atlanta's defense just shut them the fuck down.
They look mediocre, too.
Well, I said that.
You said mediocre.
Mediocre, excuse me. Guys, how real is Atlanta's defense? Oh, my God.
How real is Bijan Robinson, dude?
Yeah, well, Bijan got a game ball from his coach. And you know what? I love me some Raheem Morris. You know, he's an old Buccaneer, and I love him.
He definitely ain't no Aaron Glenn.
No, he's not an Aaron Glenn. But you know what? I mean, Raheem Morris has worked his way up to where he is now, and he deserves to be a head coach. Atlanta's playing out of their freaking mind right now. They are, believe it or not, they are a threat to the Buccaneers in that division, guys. They really are. Especially with that defense.
Don't get too hyped on that defense. They've been ranked 31, 31, and 32 the last 3 years.
Right, but now they're ranked number one, even above the Browns.
Who have they been playing? Because Buffalo ain't been playing right. Buffalo hasn't played right all season. They are a shell of what they usually are. They could easily have a losing record right now.
They literally should be 2-4 instead
exactly.
of 4-4.
The AFC is wide open right now. Wide.
Well, Indy might have something to say about that, and I know that the AFC North is not wide open.
No,
that's on lock.
Pittsburgh's got that locked down.
In a steel trap.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh got that on lock.
But yet there's people out there still favoring Baltimore with a 1-5 record.
Here's the thing: Pittsburgh can fall apart and still win a division at 6-11.
Yeah, and you know what? They're saying that Ravens will come back once Lamar comes back. One guy can't save the Ravens defense. It's not going to happen.
And it's official. The KC refs are back on the field again.
Oh my goodness!
Did you guys see that post? There was something about an independent.
Survey. I put
an independent survey found out that the KC was getting the benefit of the doubt
from 2015 to 2023.
Correct, of the referees. Yes,
because they were marketable.
Yes,
by the NFL.
Yes,
you see. So yeah, I don't want to hear no more of that Kansas City nonsense. Brett, you need to shut the fuck up if you're watching this at any point in time. Because it's been proven now.
We only got one listener, but that's all right.
Without the refs, Kansas City can't win.
I mean, I didn't need a survey for me to see how obvious that was. Let's just put it that way.
What, the Travis Kelce catch? No catch?
Yeah. I don't need a survey. I don't need I can see that with my own two eyes.
That's Brian's catch against Green Bay was a drop against Green Bay was more legit than that.
I'm sure Ken would agree with you. Dez caught the ball.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it's disgusting. And then, did you hear they fined Jackson Dart for high-fiving the ref?
Yes, I did see that.
And they fined the ref.
And they fined the ref for not flagging him on it. Yes, I did see that.
Saw I don't know if you saw my comment, But I'm like, that ref probably isn't on the KC payroll.
No, but you got $1,000 fine for
for not throwing a flag.
Yeah. And Dart got
what? If Patrick Mahomes would have high-fived Patrick Mahomes come up and give that motherfucker a kiss right on his mouth,
right?
They wouldn't say nothing.
But didn't Dart get like a $25,000 fine on that? Was it 25,000?
25G
for high-fiving a referee.
Mm-hmm.
What a bunch of crap!
That's the NFL, dude.
Has Jerry Glenn
the no fun league?
No fun league. NFL, no fun league.
Yep.
So
dominated by Kansas City and the refs.
Jesus. Somebody not KC.
That was terrible.
You know what? It scares me the fact that KC is resurging themselves. I mean, they're
no, the referees are resurging.
Well, yeah, I get that, but still, I mean,
I kind of like though the way Brian Branch clocked Juju Smith-Schuster in midfield. That was
Juju was bleeding from his nose after that, guys. I mean, telling you.
Whatever, dude. Patrick Mahomes started that shit during the game.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm saying Patrick Mahomes started all of that
during the game, and then he wants to go give the guy a dap, and the guy said "fuck you," and then Juju Smith-Schuster stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and
that's
got
why
knocked the fuck out.
And that's why I bleeded, and that's why I started bleeding because he stuck his nose someplace where it didn't belong.
Exactly, and then he got thrown down to the ground. Branch was gonna whoop his ass.
You know what? I'm going to enjoy it when the Lions beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
The Lions? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right now,
you better worry about the Lions playing Tampa next week.
Well, I know. It's coming up this week. I'm looking forward to that game. It's going to be a really good game. It's in Detroit, so it's even going to be
You might have a little advantage because Branch got suspended for a game.
Well, gentlemen,
one game
here. Gentlemen, look who's here.
No, don't please.
Mr. Derek in the house.
What's up,
Derek? Derek, how long has it been since Milwaukee been in a position to go to the World Series?
What a day! It's not looking good right now, is it?
I'm just saying they finally get a chance to go to the World Series, and they can't score.
They're running to the Dodgers. You know what? Derek? He should have taken that hit. Instead, he avoided the ball.
That's a natural reaction. That's a natural reaction.
He should have taken a hit on that pitch, man. That would have tied the game up, and it would have been a different game.
So we know the in November is about Thanksgiving. What bird can we cook in October? Blue Jay. Okay. And Seattle put the fork right in them. That series is not going back to Toronto.
Derek, he is so great. He is so hot to bash John about the Blue Jays right now. And the Bills.
I haven't even had to say anything.
Not just the Blue Jays, but the Bills too.
No. I didn't even have to say a word. And after he started clowning about the Yankees, Buffalo's 0-2, Toronto's 0-2. Don't clown about my team, man. I gotta deal with the gods, yo. You clown about my team, they're coming down on your shit.
Aaron Boone's the worst manager in Major League Baseball.
So is Brian Cashman the worst GM in baseball. That's why I put in the thing. I put the post up where it said Josh Allen will never win a Super Bowl with the Buffalo Bills because of the GM. I go, well, there's another New York superstar that's in the same predicament.
Right.
It'll be Aaron Judge.
As long as Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman are part of the
and as long as that Bean guy is running either. As long as that Bean guy is running Buffalo, they ain't winning shit either.
I mean, how quick did they abandon the freaking run last night, guys? I mean, it was just, unbelievable. They got one of the best running backs in the NFL, and they didn't abandon the run.
Well, I'll talk to Philadelphia. They do the same shit now.
I was going to say, talk to Saquon.
Well, you could talk to Browns, too, because they threw 52 times instead of giving the ball to freaking
Saquon's getting more touches
Junkins.
Saquon's getting more touches in the Little Caesars commercial from the deer, yo. Than
My remote was so bad because I had to watch the Bears in Washington to see my fantasy team was doing. I was watching that Bills Falcons game, and then I also was going back and forth between the baseball game. At least I didn't miss the 8-6-2 unassisted double play.
That was amazing, Jim.
That
was nuts.
Wayne,
that play was crazy.
Wayne,
Yeah,
Wayne,
I've never seen anything like that.
I think we spoke too soon when we said Washington might have that division.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
But
right now, even the Giants are still in play.
Well,
in that
and
division.
Elliot, here's the kicker. Jake Moody kicks the winning field goal on that.
Of course,
on that
he's
game.
going to kick a winning field goal for a losing team. He couldn't handle the pressure of San Francisco, so he had to go hide in Chicago.
Yeah, your buddy Jake Moody has the winning field goal
He's still
against
he's still
against the
booty.
Commanders.
He's
And-
still
and he's-
booty.
And he still missed one from 48.
Well, yeah, right.
I want to go back to the baseball game last night. That is
Which
a
one?
natural reaction to move out of the way because I've been hit by a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, and it hurts. I was getting ready to curse. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't fault them for that. That's not why they lost.
I've been hit by baseball.
Yeah.
That's a natural reaction.
It's
No.
a natural reaction, but he still should have took one for the team. That way, we'd have bring a tying run.
It's
against
hard to stand there and take one coming at you. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I
I'm
understand.
sorry, Scott, but if you get hit with a sledgehammer, I'm sure you're not wanting again to take one.
No, you know what? I would. I mean, I played baseball, little league baseball, and it was. I mean, at that age, it was like 70 miles an hour, and there was no way I was taking a hit from a 70-mile-an-hour fastball.
Hell no. Hell
Getting
no.
hit by
No.
a fastball, I was going to say, getting hit by a fastball at 93 miles an hour, that's one thing. Wait till you foul tip it off yourself. That's even worse because
remember
when
Remember when Jermaine Dye broke his leg fouling it?
foul tipping it off his leg when he played for the Braves.
Shit like that happens, man.
Yep. Yeah,
But
so I gotta call him for
Seattle-
moving out of the way.
Seattle's looking pretty strong right now to get into that World Series.
Polanco's killing everybody.
No, they're
one thing
the
I
October.
saw the reason the Brewers lost is they only had one hit through the first 8 innings, and that hit got picked off on base. So the Dodgers
Durbin.
went through the lineup in the first 8 innings. That was the first time that's happened in a postseason game since Don Larson for the Yankees back in
Jesus Christ!
in the 50s.
That's a long ass
that
time
was
ago, Derek.
Were the lights too
That was,
bright in Milwaukee right now? Were they like a little too bright last night?
I don't think so. I think you had the pitcher they lost to wasn't a scrub. He's won 2 Cy Young awards. Now he's not a guy that's going to have 250, 300 career wins. I think they said he only has 81 career wins or something like that. But he
Who
has
is
won
it,
2 Cy Young
Yamamoto?
awards.
No,
Who
Blake
was it?
Snell.
Like Snell, yeah.
Snell, yes, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Tonight. The bats definitely need to come alive and they need to do better. I mean, the other thing is the Dodgers have 4 times the payroll as Milwaukee does, and Milwaukee's got a really young team, and the Dodgers are experienced in the postseason every year. So, I mean, it's a tough matchup. If you would have told me if there's one team that the Brewers could avoid in the postseason, I said, let's not play the Dodgers. Let's have the Phillies take care of them, and I would have much rather played the Phillies. So I knew this was going to be a really tough matchup.
I'll tell you what, we have 4 times the payroll as the Marlins, and they beat us. So small market teams can win. Ask Scott.
They
Yes,
absolutely
they can.
Yeah, I'm not saying they
Milwaukee won
can't.
all 6 regular season games.
Well, I mean, granted,
Tonight's going to say a lot. They need to win tonight.
Granted, the Guardians won the division, but they freaking choked in the playoffs. But still,
It's game 2, and it's a must-win for Milwaukee because if they go back 0-2 to Los Angeles, they ain't coming back home.
well, I mean, and look at recent history. Teams like Kansas City have won the World Series. They're a small market team.
Don't forget, they played the Mets.
Doesn't matter. But there is a history of where small market teams can go.
They can.
the distance.
Payroll doesn't
Yeah.
always amount to wins.
Correct.
No,
If that was the case, the
No, it
Yankees
doesn't.
would win every year. The
No,
Red Sox would win every year.
Well, Milwaukee
I'm
won
not-
all 6 regular season games from the Dodgers. So
They did.
aside from Freddie Freeman's home run, which barely got out. Well, I mean, it cleared by about 20 feet, but the run in the 9th inning, that's what crushed them.
But that's just it. They played great against them in the regular season. This is a whole new ballgame.
It's a whole new ball game. Yeah,
sure.
they're running the ninth inning crushed.
Whole
them because
season
they
is
came back.
totally different.
Yep.
You know, so
Yeah, well, Milwaukee had the best road record in baseball this year. I think they can go out and win one game in LA, but if they lose tonight and have to go win 2 games in LA, that's a different story. I don't think they'll win 2 games.
Yeah.
No, and despite the fact of them having home field, home field advantage, and they've got to beat the Dodgers tonight in order to have any hope of getting past them. They really do.
Yeah, and the Mariners have a stranglehold on Toronto right now.
Right. I mean, and it goes back to Toronto tomorrow night. I mean, it goes back to Seattle tomorrow night.
Did you see how humbled Mr. Guerrero looked all night, the first 2 games? He didn't do shit.
Pretty somber look.
Vlad Jr., all that hype and celebration and talking shit with David Ortiz, la, 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 up your ass, dude. You just lost. And he's 0 for 7 in the first 2 games. Hello.
I think John hates you.
You're not bitter at all, are you, E?
Oh, no. I'm bitter. I'm bitter at John and the people who decided that they wanted a loudmouth at me about the Yankees.
But the Yankees are
Now
in the ALCS.
It's coming back to haunt you.
But the Yankees aren't in the ALCS. There's still that.
That's fine.
To contend with.
That's fine. And Cleveland didn't even make it out of the freaking wild card round. So
no, I'm with you on that too. I mean, I criticize
the Yankees didn't deserve to be in the ALCS.
Well, I criticize the ownership of the Guardians because they don't spend money. The best owner in Cleveland is the guy that owns the Cavaliers.
The Yankees did not belong in the ALCS with that pitching. The only guy that pitched well in that series was Schlittler, okay? And everybody else got rocked. They didn't deserve to be there, but guess what? The Mariners just exposed the mediocre, because you win the damn American League title. I mean, you get the best record in the American League. You take out one of the more, prominent teams, then you want to hype about it and talk shit about it. Guess what? That's coming back to haunt.
But they can't, because they whipped the friggin' Yankees. They can.
That's fine, but you know what? Now they're getting their asses whipped right back.
But it doesn't matter.
A team that didn't even have a good record.
They can still talk shit about the Yankees because they whipped them.
Dude. Just don't talk it to me.
Oh, whatever.
Okay?
I'll be right back.
You want to talk shit? Post memes. Do whatever you want online, dude. That's what I do. Except when you're concerned, because like I said, you've already been an established loser and you just like to scream a lot because your teams can't win. Notice how he ducked out.
Derek and I, we'll just hang out and let you and Scott
must have
go
ran
at
out
it.
of tissue.
Right? That Emperor meme where he's talking to Vader after he kicked by Obi-Wan. You seem troubled, my friend. Agitated. I think it was agitated. You seem agitated, my friend.
No, I was agitated. I was agitated at the people talking smack. Okay, I wasn't agitated that the Yankees lost, because you know what? The more the Yankees lose, the closer they get to firing Boone and Cashman. And I've already gone on the record as saying I'm not going to support the Yankees if those two come back next year. Until they get rid of those guys, I'm putting the Yankees on suspension as far as this man is concerned.
I know the feeling as a Packer fan. The last couple of years of Ted Thompson and Mike McCarthy got and strung around for too long. And when you got Aaron Rodgers there, who's arguably the best quarterback in the league at that time, and should be competing for Super Bowl, winning 7 games, and just not even able to make the playoffs. Because it's a frustrating product to watch, that's for sure. Especially when you're a fan of the Yankees, where the expectation is you're going to compete for the series every year.
Yeah, and the thing is that you know what, you can try to beat down on me all you want, but until you actually do something, the beatdown can come your way as well. And that's what's happening with Toronto right now. Okay. Whatever, dude. I'm good. I wasn't bitter that the Yankees lost. Matter of fact, I think I even said it before the series. Go Toronto.
You did.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you said, well, your quote was, go Toronto. I'm going to win either way, because either the Yankees will win and move ahead, or Cashman and Boone will get fired.
But you know what? They're not.
I'm paraphrasing.
I was
but
in
that
a-
more
I
or
was in
less
a
a quote.
no-lose situation.
They're not
And
getting
Scott,
fired.
shut the hell up because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right.
You never know what you're talking about.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
shut
even
up
pronounce mediocre correctly.
I'm gonna shut up now. I'll let you guys take over the show.
What the
I'll
hell
just
is
sit here and
mediocre? What the hell is a mediocre?
watch. I'm gonna sit here and watch you guys do the show. I'm gonna sit
Yeah,
back.
there you go. That might be the best thing, the best decision you've ever made.
This is now the Elliot, Wayne, and Derek show. It's not the
Damn
Sportsman show.
I got a question for you guys. Then, if you're going to turn the show over to us, Scott, with Kansas City winning and Buffalo losing, is Kansas City back in the driver's seat in
I
the
think so,
in the
yeah.
AFC? They beat
Well,
Detroit,
yeah.
who everybody thought was unbelievable.
Well, yeah, as long as the referees keep showing up for them, sure.
Yeah,
I don't think they beat Detroit by that many points because of the refereeing.
That Travis Kelce catch, no catch.
It shouldn't have been a catch.
Come on
You're
now.
right, Elliot.
Come on now. That ball, he dragged it on the ground.
Yeah, it should not have been a catch.
The one last night that who was it? Moore, Elijah Moore. That
Mhm.
was more of a catch than Kelsey's, and they called it incomplete.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
refs gave him the benefit of the doubt on that catch. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I
believe
can't
that.
argue with that. That was not a catch. But soon as the ball hit the ground, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a quick overturn." I was wrong.
Yep.
They couldn't even get it
can't
right
lose
on
by, you
replay.
can't lose. You can't lose by 13 points and score 17 points and blame it on the officials. That wasn't just the officials.
Well, I mean, you get demoralized after a
You
while
can't-
when you're playing against 11 guys and 8 other guys in striped suits. You know what I'm saying? It gets demoralizing, dude. Just ask the
Come on,
Cowboys.
Derek. Come
I don't
on.
know.
You know what? Before you came on, I said it. Des
I
Bryant had
blame
the better
officials
catch against
If there's a
Green Bay.
call at the end of the game,
Des Bryant's catch against Green
No,
Bay was better than Travis Kelce's catch last night or Sunday night, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I truly cannot argue with. Well, I mean, getting beat by 13 points, that wasn't a deciding factor in the game. But
his
from a
his
defensive
drop against
standpoint,
Green
if
Bay,
you don't let that fly, huh?
his drop against Green Bay.
You know the Des Bryant
I don't think
controversial
the catch-
drop back
Des
in the
didn't catch
day.
the ball.
Stevie Wonder said he didn't either.
It's surprising how many Dallas fans say he did catch it and Green Bay fans didn't. He said he didn't catch it. So, I mean, it's
Well, kind of like the Dallas fan the other day on this show that kept insisting that the Cowboys wouldn't have kicked the field goal to tie the game.
oh, Jesus.
Okay, Ken kept saying, "Oh yes, they would have. Oh yes, they would have." No, they wouldn't have.
About it, he didn't catch the ball.
It's nothing. I take a tie over a loss any day.
Go! 1-0 Tampa. Anyway.
And the
go ahead.
reason it's a tie is because the NFL rules for overtime suck. I told you, put a cage in the
I'm sorry.
middle of the
Overtime
field.
should be 15 minutes, not 10.
Put a cage in the middle of the field and let Dak and the other quarterback just go at it. Jordan Love and Dak right in the middle of the field.
Take off the pads, take off everything, come
Tell you
out.
what, I prefer Jordan Love over Dak. I think Jordan Love's a better quarterback.
Did you see the meme when Dak pulled up to the hooker?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, dude, you got to see that one. It says $50 for anything you want, baby. He goes, "Can you play defense?"
I'm excited this year because Chris is going to be coming back. Jaden Reed is hurt, and he'll be coming back. I mean, they're putting up a healthy amount of points most weeks, and they don't have 2 of their best wide receivers. Golden looks like the real deal. Dobbs is playing really well. Kraft has emerged. I mean, they have got so many good young weapons, and when all of them are on the field at the same time, that's going to be a juggernaut. And he's 100% of his pass right now.
And we got Kittle coming back. We got Pearsall coming back. We got Ayuk coming back. We got a squad that's coming back too. We have to make up for Warner on defense, obviously, and Bosa. But I trust Robert Saleh to figure it out. Okay.
All right.
Because I think he's one of the best defensive coordinators in the league.
You've also got your tight end coming back, Elliot.
Yeah, he said Kittle. Plus,
Hey, Kittle.
with the people who had to fill in, Jake Tonjes is there.
Tonjes is playing well.
Kendrick Bourne.
Kendrick Bourne. Even
of course,
little.
He probably won't get as many passes when Purdy comes back as opposed to when Mac 10 was in there. But
let me ask you guys this: would you rather have Purdy or Mac Jones?
Oh, Purdy. He's mobile.
Purdy.
He's mobile.
Purdy.
Okay. What do you think, Derek?
You know why you have to have Purdy? Because if you start a controversy now, that could affect the entire team.
Yep. Derek, what do you think? Purdy or
Mac Jones said it himself. He goes, "No, I'm here to back up Purdy."
Yeah. He already made that statement. Yeah, I'm here as the backup.
Derek?
I would, yeah, he is. Purdy, I would absolutely go with Purdy. Mac Jones' his job is to win games while Purdy's out. With Mac Jones, hopefully he can get a starting job from another team. And he's even come out and said that. He said, "My job is to win games so that when Brock Purdy comes back, he's got a contending team." Mac Jones. He's finally gotten some coaching. He's got some talent around him. He needs to help save their season. That's exactly what you want a backup quarterback to do. What he's doing.
Well, and that's because he's a quarterback. He's with Kevin. He's going to
Kyle Shanahan. Get it right.
He's under the Kyle Shanahan. That's why Mac Jones is doing so well. Is because he actually got actual coaching to groom him and to be better.
Were you going to say Kevin Stefanski?
No, I wasn't.
Getting ready to.
No. He was getting ready to, wasn't he? Yes, he was. You got to be a quarterback whisperer. You got to have a quarterback.
I will neither admit or deny. I was going to say Kevin Stefanski.
Just like you
I'm
slipped
just saying.
up and said Deshaun Watson.
No, I wasn't going to say him either. You go away. Anyway, with Mac Jones being under Kyle Shanahan, okay. He's going to get the same result as other quarterbacks, including the guy in Seattle who was under Kyle.
Darnold cashed in on all the experience he got with Shanahan 2 years ago.
Yes.
Then he went to and then now he's in Seattle, and Seattle's playing pretty well.
Yes, he is.
Well, here's the kicker for Mac Jones. Remember, he signed a 2-year contract, not a 1-year contract.
Yeah, he signed a 2-year contract.
So he'll be there next year as well.
Well, I mean, if the price is right, of course they can trade him. I mean,
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yep.
There's teams out there that need a quarterback.
Miami. Hello, Miami.
Well, I wouldn't wish him to go to the Jets for any reason whatsoever.
No, you know what?
Mac Jones might have go retired if he considered the Jets.
He gets one more chance. Mac Jones gets one more chance to be a starter. This is it, and so he can't afford to go to the Jets or the Dolphins or the Raiders or.
Well, kind of like Baker, he had that one last chance
that doesn't
Tampa,
have the pieces,
and he's cashing it.
So where do you think Mac
about where he goes? He was better off.
Well, look through the league and see who doesn't have a quarterback that can use a good quarterback.
Quite a few teams.
Yes.
Well, you talking about
Arizona? Well, interesting because they got Marvin Harrison. They got they got a lot of weapons on offense. Now, I don't know if Kyle Shanahan is going to want to
in the division. I don't know if they want
to trade him to a division round.
Right. I mean, I'm looking at teams like the Miami Dolphins.
No, again, let's establish the fact that he can't go to a team that's not going to uplift him.
Yeah, but you know what? If Miami decides to clean house and get rid of their head coach and the GM,
I wouldn't go.
No,
I wouldn't go.
I'd go to New Orleans before I go to Miami.
Yeah, I'd go to New Orleans before I go
to New Orleans because at least they got Olave on the outside. He can connect with him. I mean, they still got Kamara in the backfield, so they have relatively good pieces in New Orleans.
Right, and Tyreek Hill is scheduled to be released by the Dolphins after this season. Not because of injury.
I'm hearing Tyreek Hill I'm hearing Tyreek Hill's career might be over with all that damage to his knee.
Yes.
There's quite the strong possibility he may not make it back onto an NFL field.
Yeah, and if he does come back, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be in Miami.
Because he ripped tendons, ligaments, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, he did a lot of
nasty knee injury. You're right, Elliot. It was nasty.
Yes. And just to correct, Fred Warner had dislocated and fractured ankle.
You know where interesting landing spot for Mac Jones would be? What about Pittsburgh? Aaron Rodgers probably isn't coming back
After
next
Aaron
year.
Rodgers
and if
goes
they're
to
in the
be.
playoffs, they're not going to get a top.
Yeah, that's a
Pittsburgh,
good
yeah,
landing
I
spot.
think,
Yeah,
That's a good landing spot.
It is
Yeah,
a good
it
landing
would be.
spot.
because Aaron Rodgers already said this is going to be his last season.
he has, and I think he's
You put Mac Jones underneath Mike Tomlin.
around that, especially if they make the playoffs.
You put Mac Jones under Mike Tomlin. Come on now.
And can we left game?
Hey, Derek, I used to get spotty internet like that at my mom's house, and we used to call it ghetto.
Yeah,
Connect.
you're in and out, Derek. Your internet's not. I mean, we can barely hear
Oh.
you. Or yeah, so you might want to maybe reboot and
Okay,
come back in and try again. But I don't
We
know.
used to call it G Connect.
Yeah, let me
Yes,
do that. I don't know what.
yeah, your audio was in and out, and your video was spotty. So just letting you know that.
And you sound like that.
Yes,
Let
exactly.
me.
So anyway, but guys, I mean, you know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Elliot.
The
Mac
Steelers?
Jones to Pittsburgh. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Put him under Mike Tomlin. Look, Mike Tomlin made Ben Roethlisberger's career. Okay.
Yep. Plus Mike Tomlin ain't gonna take no crap.
No, and Mac Jones would be good to. I mean,
Yeah.
his time with San Francisco has shown that Kyle Shanahan can make him into a good quarterback.
He
And-
belongs in the NFL as a quarterback a lot more than guys like Justin Fields and.
I mean, Justin Fields, guys.
Yeah.
I got to go with Derek on this. Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback. I'm sorry, he's not.
Well, he could be an NFL third string quarterback. That's
Yeah,
why.
he could be a backup for his
Yeah.
most of his career.
I mean, he could always go the Charlie
You know.
Whitehurst route.
Right. And as much as I love Justin Fields because he's a Buckeye, it's not working for me. It really isn't.
Maybe he should consider becoming a wide receiver or something. He can't throw the ball. He might be able to catch it.
I
Well,
don't
he
know.
likes to run,
I
so
mean,
just make him a running back.
the guy can't read a defense to save his freaking life. It's that
And he
simple.
went to Ohio State.
Well, Ohio State's not quarterback you, dude. It's wide receiver you.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Come
You guys had
on.
no good. Oh, that's right. You guys had Art Schlichter at one point.
Well, yeah, but it's not quarterback you. I mean, come on. I mean, when you've got guys like Olave.
So, in other words, they're the college equivalent of the Cleveland Browns.
No, they're not. No. I'm just saying the wide receiver core has been excellent with Ohio State.
It has. It
Doesn't
has.
matter who's
They
behind
put out
center.
great wide receivers.
It doesn't
But you
matter
had
who's
to-
behind
They had
center.
to have quarterbacks to make the wide receivers great.
Exactly.
So Justin Fields' problem is that he can't play at the NFL level, even though he excelled at the college level. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of quarterbacks that have come out of college and just tanked right after they got into the NFL.
Well, yeah.
Heisman Trophy winners.
Yes.
Okay, so I feel
I-
bad for Justin
I'm
Fields.
with you on that. Absolutely.
I
is what it is.
didn't have Art Schlichter on my bingo card today.
Leave it to Elliot to bring up Art Schlichter.
His claim to fame.
Yeah, who was put in prison because of his gambling habit.
Uh-huh. Just like they should have put that NBA referee in prison.
Donahue, yeah.
Donnie.
So, what else?
1 week, baby.
Knicks and
One
who?
more week. I think their first game's against Cleveland
That'll be fun.
on Prime. First game on Prime.
That'll be fun. NBA season starts soon.
And they're going to have NBA 7 days a week on different
Yep.
streaming stations and stuff like that too.
Yes.
So
That
there
would
will
be
be
great.
a game every day of the week.
Yes.
One or two.
That'll be awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm not worried about the Cavaliers and their preseason record at this point. I don't care.
Well, like the other day, what was it, yesterday or whatever? The Wizards blew the Knicks out, but
Yes.
that's their first 7 guys were on the bench.
Yes.
Their starting 5 and 2 of their reserves were on the bench.
Yes.
They put the guys in to see who's going to make it to that 16-man roster.
Who's going to be sitting on the bench during regular season games?
There's 7 spots open and 9 guys vying for those 7 spots.
There you go.
So
There
we're
you
about
go.
to see. But as far
That's
as the
why I don't
starting
give a
lineup,
damn about the preseason at all.
I don't give a damn about any preseason,
in any sport. I could care less.
Doesn't matter. Because it's all just for show and evaluation. That's all you're doing. You're evaluating players.
And that's why I didn't really worry about the Lightning in their preseason. They weren't really great in their preseason, but you know what? I mean, they
That's right.
lost.
And they came out banging in the.
They did lose their first 2 games. They're up right now 1-0 on the Capitals in DC.
Oh, they're
But
playing
you know
the
what?
crap.
But also, it's a long season, guys. It's a very
84
long season.
games.
So
They should win. They're playing the Capitals.
right.
I think the Rangers are undefeated right now. You didn't like hearing that one. He literally had smoke coming out of him when I
The
said
Mavericks signed Jason Kidd to a multi-year extension.
that's good.
There was a couple of retirements today, one of which
LeBron?
was, huh?
LeBron?
No, he didn't retire. No.
Everybody's it's consensus that says when he retires, the NBA will go back to being.
Ken's in the chat, guys. I missed that. He says, "Happy Father's Day, Tyreek Hill."
That's every day.
He asked Derek if he wants to borrow his hotspot. Sunday night NBA on NBC.
Hey, Derek, get yourself a Ryoko.
He's back. Hang on. There he is. How's
Hey.
that, Derek?
Is this better?
It's much better.
Much better.
So far, so good.
What'd
Yeah,
you do?
Ken-
What'd you do? Tap into the neighbor's internet?
I wouldn't pay my internet bill, so Comcast said they'd give me back my speed.
Hey, Derek, Ken wants to know if you want to borrow his hotspot.
I might need it. I don't know what was going on, but
Hey, man, they got these things called Ryoko. Okay, they're only $49 and like $30 for 3 months.
I run 4 Zoom calls off this internet thing at one time when I'm doing work, so I have no idea why I can't handle one podcast. But
Yeah.
Who's your provider?
Comcast.
Is it digital or no?
Yeah, it's I got the highest speed that they
Is it
offer
fiber?
because yes.
Yeah, I've got fiber with Frontier, so I'm happy with it. I'm running a gig up and down.
Yeah,
So-
I told Comcast, I'm like, I have multiple Zoom calls at the same time. I need the fastest service you provide. So
Well, that's part of your work, right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, because even though I live in Michigan, I still work out of Chicago, and so I have to Zoom in and do a lot of different calls.
Because
back
you're a
to
lawyer,
Chicago.
and lawyers need fast internet.
We do, yes. You got to make arguments quickly, and you can't have your arguments getting chopped up like
Yeah.
that. So
Ken also posts that for the Milwaukee fan in the group. All
Don't do
3
it.
Giannis brothers are playing for the Bucks now, Derek.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Ken.
there's one that's playing there. The other 2 are
The other 2 are watching and
spectators.
cheering
They're
on.
spectators, yeah.
The other 2 brothers are there for anchors to try to keep Giannis in Milwaukee. Let's
Right.
be
What did,
real about
hey,
that.
what did Kendrick say? Be humble.
Be humble.
Sit down.
Yep.
That's Scott's problem. He's not humble.
I've never been humble, Elliot. You know that.
Exactly. Which is why I always give you crap.
Are you humble, Lee?
Who, me?
Elliot's
Lee.
never been humble.
Oh, me.
Elliot has never been humble.
Not when backed into a corner. Hell no.
Elliot thrives on bragging about whether it's San Francisco, whether it's
When
the
do you hear me
Yankees,
bragging, dude? When do
whether
you
it's
hear me
the
bragging?
Islanders or the Rangers.
When do you hear me? First of all, there you go being stupid again. I'm not a hockey fan. Okay. I will root for New York teams just because they're New York teams. Okay. So I'm not a hockey fan. So don't put that on me. All
No,
right?
but you like
And
the
I
Rangers
don't
and the
you know
Islanders
what?
fault.
When do I come on this show and start hyping my team the way you hype yours?
Never.
Never. At all. Because did you see me attack Ken when the Red Sox lost to the Yankees?
I
No.
am humble enough to admit that I hype my teams up, Buckeyes,
Way too much.
whatever.
You overhype.
Yes.
A tad bit over the top at times.
Yeah,
Yes, and the Buckeyes
Really?
are playing Wisconsin this weekend, Derek. Go
Over
Buckeyes.
which top?
Oh, you guys will kick their ass. I mean, that's not going to be a problem at all. I mean, they lost to Iowa 37-0. What I want them to do is fire Fickle and bring in Franklin just because they can hire Franklin for $1.50 and have Penn State pay him to coach there until Fickle's buyout is done, and then they can get rid of Franklin after that.
Can you believe this? Penn State is actually looking at Deion
Deion.
Sanders as their next head coach.
Dion. Yep.
Did Deion put that report out, or?
Well, not only Dion, but Matt Rule from Nebraska.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, but
right.
no, it was ESPN that put it out that.
Oh, that makes it credible.
Penn State is looking at Deion Sanders as their next head coach.
I don't see that.
It's like
Looking at somebody and actually trying to formalize a contract with them, to me, that's two different trains on two different tracks, as far as I'm concerned.
Sorry, but the ghosts of Jerry and Paterno ain't gonna.
No,
Yeah.
and you know what? Deion would be taking a step. I mean, Penn State would be taking a step back with Deion Sanders as their head coach. I'm sorry.
They can't take any more steps back. They're already as far
They're
back
already
as they
back.
can get.
If
I told
They-
you the
they're not
ghosts,
even-
the ghosts of Paterno and the rapist. Okay,
Sandusky,
they loom large over Penn State, and they
Well,
will.
the fact that Penn State is the bastard child of the Big Ten because they have all this potential and can't live up to that potential. That's the problem with Penn State because they always fail when they're hyped up. I mean, they were a playoff favorite when the season started. They've lost 2-3 in a row, I think now.
3 in a row.
3 in a row. One to UCLA, which was winless.
But
when
wait
they
a minute,
beat
the
them.
Seminoles did the same thing. They won their first 3 and have lost their last 3.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
but I don't claim the Seminoles to be great. I'm just saying. Okay. But I'm saying it, Penn State had all this hype going into the season and to lose to UCLA, okay, who was winless when they did beat them. I mean,
Well,
it's just,
and journalist you.
Like I said, they lost to UCLA. I'm
lost to
I'm
Oklahoma.
laughing more that they lost to Northwestern.
Yeah,
They
journalist
lost.
you.
They lost to UCLA.
well, UCLA just had another big win last weekend. Which one was it, Wayne?
I don't know. I don't keep up with UCLA.
I don't know.
don't keep up-
My Wildcats almost pulled off a big win against BYU last Saturday.
I don't keep up with UCLA.
Ugla. Nice.
Or Red Husk.
Red Husk. I don't keep up with UCLA and Red Husk.
UCLA beat another big team this week.
That's USC, by the way, Derek. I call them Red Husk.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the reference, but that's good. I like
And
it.
UCLA is UCLA.
Because I live out here and I just like to irritate people.
Hang on a second.
Well, like I said the other day, I'm disappointed Franklin got fired because I would rather for him to schedule ranked opponents at the beginning of the season so they can crash and burn early instead of getting 4 or 5 games into the season and then get disappointed.
And then disappoint
Right.
everybody. Yeah.
UCLA beat Michigan State, Scott.
Thank you. That was the one I was looking at. Michigan State. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Michigan State is nothing. So
Yeah, exactly. They didn't beat a big team, Scott.
But it's a high profile team,
They beat the They beat the Michigan stepchild.
which is the stepchild of the Big Ten. Yes, you are correct.
Michigan State is to the Big Ten like Vanderbilt is to the SEC.
Wow. That's
Ooh.
harsh. That's harsh.
And that's
But Vanderbilt
and
beats
right now,
Alabama.
and right now that's an insult to Vanderbilt because Vanderbilt's 5-1.
Well, what's funny is that UCLA is 2-1 in Big Ten play, whereas Michigan State's 0-3.
And there has Derek would say, I rest my case.
Right.
Right.
Shit
Right.
speaks for itself.
I
mean-
think Ohio State's going to rough up Wisconsin by a good 50 points. I don't think that's even.
What do you think? Now, there's one for you, Derek. Ohio State has a matchup against Indiana coming up. What do you think about Indiana? Have you watched it? Have you paid attention to it?
Yeah, I paid attention to it a little bit. I mean, I thought no team got exposed more in the playoff last year than Indiana. Like
Right.
their entire season looked fraudulent at that point. And then you look at what they've done this year. You know, when they beat up on Illinois, I don't think. I mean, what did they beat them by? Like 63 to.
Yeah, nobody
20
expected
something?
them to beat up Illinois as much as they did. Actually, some people had Illinois winning that game. Actually,
Yeah, and so I think a lot of people are like, okay, maybe Illinois was a little bit overrated, but now they beat Oregon. Oregon, was third in the country. I don't know. I would still pick Ohio State. I guess I need to see Indiana beat Ohio State before I believe that.
yeah, I think Ohio State's. I mean, I'm not to be biased, but I think Ohio State is the most complete team in the Big Ten, maybe even in the nation. Both on defensive side and offensive side, they're the most complete team.
That doesn't sound like a homer fucking statement. I don't know what it is.
I know, Elliot. I appreciate that.
He's
but
got that
again-
backup plan again.
They won the national.
For the Browns.
They won the national title last year, and they're undefeated number one again. And
Yeah,
they're
but they lost
always
to
in the.
Michigan. There's an asterisk because they lost to Michigan.
There's an asterisk.
Yeah, they did lose to Michigan. They've lost three straight.
Anytime they lose to
Thank you, Elliot.
Michigan, that hurts them more than losing a national championship. Trust me.
Oh, Ken says James Franklin may replace Belichick at North Carolina.
Oh yeah, they're screaming for Belichick to get it.
Yeah, since I don't care about Carolina football, I only care about Carolina basketball. He can come down and lose every game for all I care.
You don't care about college football. You don't have a team in college football, Wayne.
No, not necessarily. No, I just Carolina basketball.
I don't have a team in college football either, so
Not even Wisconsin.
I said I don't have a team in college football. That's not a team. That's a circus.
That's amazing. That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm a loud and proud Arizona Wildcats fan. Now that I'm back in Arizona.
I don't defend my bad teams. If my teams are playing like morons, I will call it for what it is. Wisconsin is an absolute dumpster. I mean, to have what Barry Alvarez built there and to return to the 80s, which is what they have basically done with Fickle, they're an absolute embarrassment right now.
Where did you go to college, Wayne? Derek?
Where did I go?
Yes.
UW Whitewater, which is about a half hour south of Madison.
So you did. They don't have a football team, is what you're saying.
Oh, Whitewater has one of the best Division III football teams in the
Division III.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they went. I mean, them and what was the other school? Mount St. Union used to play in the national championship game for Division III every year. I haven't kept up with it lately. I don't know the last time they won, but Whitewater's had a powerhouse football program that was guaranteed to be in the championship game every year.
Mount Union's from Ohio, is that right?
I thought they were out east. I thought they were from Virginia or
Well, there is a
someplace
Mount
south.
Union in Ohio, so I'm just making sure because because
If
as
it's
far
the
as
Mount Union, I'm thinking
III
about where Charles Oakley went to school. That's Virginia.
as far as Division III is concerned, I was born and raised in Northeast Ohio, and Hiram College is a Division III team, and they've played Mount Union countless times. So I don't know if it's the same college or if it's a different college.
I honestly thought Whitewater was Division II.
Yeah, and
But
Mount
it's Division III.
Union's been a Division III champion many times.
It's University of Mount Union, and where are they located? Oh, they are Alliance, Ohio. My bad.
There you
I
go.
thought they were. I thought
Yeah.
they were further east than that.
Yeah, they are in Ohio, and again, they've played. I mean, Hiram College has played Mount Union in basketball, football, and baseball, and Mount Union always freaking kills them. So it's all good.
Didn't Pierre Garcon go there to Mount Union?
Pierre Garcon, I don't know.
Wow.
The old Colts receiver.
We
Yeah,
didn't have that on our bingo card either, did we?
I
Wayne?
damn sure didn't
No,
have
Wayne.
Pierre Garcon on my bingo card today.
Yeah, he went to Mount Union. Yeah, he did. Look
so
at
Derek
that.
brings up the Mount Union reference with Pierre Garcon. Nobody had that on our bingo card tonight. My God. It's amazing what you do, what we can come up with on a Tuesday night for sports nerds.
Pierre Garcon, Art Schlichter. I didn't have either one of those on my bingo card today.
God. He was a great quarterback at Ohio State, but he was terrible with the Colts in the NFL, and he had a big-time gambling problem. Which
He was
put him in
terrible at
prison.
gambling too, apparently.
Yeah, he was horrible at gambling. He got banned from the league. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember the guy's name. He played in the 80s, didn't he?
Yeah, Art Schlichter.
Yes, he did
Oh.
play in the 80s, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the Ohio State quarterback in the early 80s. And then when he went to the NFL, he just sucked. He was terrible.
Are we talking about Art Schlichter again?
He was drafted by the Colts, and he was just awful. Just plain out fucking awful.
So basically, he was Ryan Leaf with the gambling problem.
Correct.
I didn't think he could mention twice in the show. I thought if I mentioned him, that'd be that.
Well, I mean, hey, when a PR Garcon reference comes up, you gotta come back to something else.
Yeah, you gotta try to come back.
I used to love when Whitewater would play them every year. I'm like, good, people are going to know where I went to college. I'm like, they're on TV once a year playing for the national championship.
Honestly, I thought Whitewater was a Division II school.
Yeah, they're Division III. They football. They won football and basketball in the same year. I mean, the WIAC is one of the best conferences for Division III. They've got quite a few NFL players come out of that conference. We'll go with an old school named Bill Schrader, the old Packers wide receiver. He played at UW La Crosse.
Bill Schrader, number 87.
You're going way back, Derek.
Yeah. I got to meet him when I was at Whitewater. He was signing autographs in Madison at some sporting goods store there. So I got an autographed football from Bill Schrader.
Nice.
That was a big get for me at that time.
Nice. What's part owner of the Lightning? Why can't I remember his name? He was one of the reasons why Tampa got the franchise. Oh, God, hang on a second.
Does he still own the Lightning?
He's part of the ownership group.
Okay.
Phil Esposito.
Former Ranger.
Yes. I actually got to shake his hand a few years ago while I was at a Lightning game. He was because the company I worked for had suite tickets, and I actually got a chance to go to a game and be in the suite.
He played with Eddie Jacquemin.
Yeah, Phil Esposito was there. He was because where I was sitting, the actual local broadcast station was in that area where the Lightning did their pregame show and their after show. Wasn't
his brother the Chicago Blackhawks goalie, Tony?
Tony Esposito? I don't know.
Yeah, he was the Blackhawks back in the day.
But Phil Esposito's a Hall of Famer, and I actually got to shake his hand. I mean, he's really old now. He still does the color commentary for the Lightning. But
hey, I had dinner one time with Dave Winfield and my cousin who was playing for the Cleveland Indians at the time in spring training here in Arizona. Dave Winfield's cool, dude.
This isn't really a sports celebrity. One of the coolest random encounters I had. I was in New York City for an NIT game. That wasn't the reason I went out there. The buddy I was meeting got stuck on business out on the West Coast, and the Badgers were playing Georgetown in the NIT preseason game. And so I went to Madison Square Garden and watched a game while I was waiting for him to get back from the West Coast. And there was this guy I ended up sitting next to that I started talking sports with. And the way that I'll talk about football, he was talking about Division III baseball, Division III hockey. I mean, he just every sport he was able to nail down. This guy made the Wall Street Journal because he went to 1,000 different sporting venues over his life, and so his 1,000th venue was a Division III baseball game in Massachusetts, I think it was, and they did a write-up for it. And if he went to a Rangers game and a Knicks game, both in Madison Square Garden, that only counted as one venue because it was the same stadium. And so I ended up talking to that guy for the whole Badgers Georgetown game and then part of the Duke. I can't remember who Duke played.
Was the game that bad?
No, we were watching the game and just talking at the same time, and he was fascinating. I mean, he told me that Fordham was the best place to go and watch a college basketball game that he had ever seen. That the crowd there in that gym was
Fordham
just absolutely amazing.
Fordham University, yep.
Yeah.
Down at Webster and the Concourse.
Yep.
I've been by there many times.
I have two most interesting contacts with sports people. When I was a kid, I mean, I'm 11 years old. Okay. I'm at a football game with Crestwood and Garrettsville high schools, and that's Northeast Ohio. And I got to meet Jack Lambert. This is in 1977.
Did he have his teeth in or not?
Oh, you beat me to it. God dang.
So I got to meet Jack Lambert, and I'm maybe 5'2", 5'3" at the time because I'm only 11 years old. And this guy was freaking huge over top of me, just freaking huge. And I got his autograph. I've lost it over the years, so I don't have it anymore. But it was one of those. I mean, he was in town because Pittsburgh was playing the Browns that weekend. But he is an alum of Crestwood High School in, I think, Manaway, Ohio. Go look it up. I mean, we all know who Jack Lambert is. He was one of the most dominant
That's why I asked you if he was wearing his teeth or not.
Yeah, he's one of the most dominant linebackers from the 70s of Pittsburgh ever.
Him and Jack Ham.
Yes, him and Jack Ham. The other interesting one. The other one was in 2000. I was living in Tampa, across the street from Raymond James Stadium, and the Ravens were playing the Giants in the Super Bowl.
I remember. I was there.
I was taking a walk. I was taking a walk around the stadium, and I happened to come across the one and only Jim Brown on the back of a golf cart going into the stadium. And I was wearing a Browns jersey, and I shook the man's hand and said, "Dude, I am a huge fan. I respect you."
A huge.
And he said, "Thank you, baby." And he went back on his cart and walked away. But I got to shake the man's hand.
That's awesome.
One of my idols. I mean, I never got to see him play because he retired before I was born. But still.
Oh, he's football royalty.
It's Jim Brown, guys. Come on.
That's football royalty.
That's like saying
one thing in common. I met Jim Brown in the airport, and I shook his hand in the airport. And 10 minutes later, I shook Reggie Miller's hand.
Nice.
That's a good day.
That's my only claim to fame right there.
I met Andre the Giant outside Madison Square Garden once when I was 9 years old. I shook hands with him, and my whole arm.
Did he break your hand when he shook it?
No, my arm just disappeared into his car. and then when he got in the cab dipped down like he had a load of marijuana in the back. Failed it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a drug mule. So yeah, but I mean, you encounter people from time. I met Shaq at an airport in Phoenix one time.
I tell you what, Shaq is one of the most wonderful philanthropists out there. He will,
without a doubt.
Yeah,
he will put money into anything he feels is needed, and he does not hoard his money. He spends it vigorously, taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of.
I guess you didn't see the meme about Shaq with Shaq about LeBron. He's like, the only goat he's going to be is on a farm.
Yes, I did see that, Elliot. Yes. The only goat LeBron's going to be on is on a farm. Yes, I did see that. Yes, that was funny as hell. That was great.
Oh, him and Barkley are just that's.
They're relentless.
They're relentless. Yeah.
I know that NBA today is going to ESPN. I hope those guys have the same rapport as they had on TNT when it comes. I mean,
I'm sure they will.
It's not going to be as frequent as it was on TNT, but they're going to be there, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
I'm looking forward to basketball, period, because now with NBC bringing on all those guys.
Bringing back the John Test theme, too, guys.
Yep.
The
80s.
Definitely. Basketball is worth looking forward to because, like I said, they've made it now to where different stations and streaming channels, 7 days a week, you're going to get basketball.
I just don't watch that much basketball anymore. The 55, 63 pointers a game and absolutely no defense.
But you really don't have a team, do you, Derek?
Well, the Bucks won a title a couple years ago. I mean,
yeah, 5 years ago
against Phoenix.
Forever ago. I mean, but
there's the famous video of Giannis in the drive-through of Chick-fil-A getting 50
It's Giannis,
nuggets.
not
Giannis.
Giannis.
Excuse me.
Giannis.
Giannis getting like 50 nuggets in a
dude.
Chick-fil-A.
Go get yourself a dictionary or some shit.
Go fuck yourself, Elliot.
Look, you know what? Get hooked on phonics, motherfucker.
I'm too damn old to worry about hooked on phonics. I'm just saying.
Get hooked on phonics, homie.
I just don't like the current style of play. I mean, and I think it shows in the viewership. I know, like Magic Johnson didn't even go to the All-Star game last year and was talking about that on a
Magic
podcast.
Johnson, that was 30 years ago, dude.
No, it was last year. Magic Johnson was on a podcast last year, and he said he didn't go to the All-Star game festivities over the All-Star weekend last year. He said that it just really didn't interest him.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah. I mean, they don't play defense there at all, and they really don't play defense in
The
regular
All-Star
season.
game. The All-Star game is a joke. So is All-Star weekend because you don't have any top-tier players involved in the dunk. And that all started with LeBron.
Well, it's the same as the Pro Bowl in the NFL too. So
yeah, that's flag football now.
The Pro Bowl, I would, if I was representing players, I wouldn't even let them play in the Pro Bowl. I mean, there's guys that blown out their ACL there. Brent Jones, I think.
Too much chance of injury in the Pro Bowl. I guess.
Yeah, where basketball, I mean, there's always a chance of injury, but I mean, not like the Pro Bowl. I mean,
right.
And they I don't know. I played basketball is actually the sport I played when I was younger. I wasn't very good.
I was on my JV team as well. Yes.
Yeah, but I was on JV. I made varsity for 1 year, and we went to state my junior year. I didn't.
My JV year, I think I scored 2 points.
my career high was 8 points in a game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I did score a free throw during the playoffs, but it didn't do much good. But my ninth grade year and my JV year were just. I mean, I sucked. I rode the bench, so it is what it is.
But I love basketball. I used to watch college basketball and NBA basketball all the time. I watched as much as I did football.
I only watched college during the tournament.
It's deteriorated as far as the product is concerned. Yeah. It's no longer what it is. But you can say that about almost every sport.
Yeah, I only watch college basketball during March Madness. That's the only time I'll watch it. I don't watch it during the season. I wait until March Madness.
The quality of the product has diminished.
Yes.
Let me put it this way as far as the NBA goes, because I'm not a big NBA fan. I will look at the box scores, and like Derek said about 3-pointers, I look at the box scores, and I don't look to see who scored 30 points or something like that. I look to see how many field goals were taken in the game, and usually you see like 80 to 85 shots a game. But when 52 of them are 3-pointers, I'm done. I
don't like the NBA with this 3-point. I mean, they're focusing on a 3-pointer right now, and
I don't mind like Golden State when they used to shoot threes because they had Thompson, Durant, and Curry, and they'd shoot at a 45% clip. But I went to a Bulls Nets game when I lived in Chicago.
Well, that's the first problem.
Well, I agree that I was, but it was a free ticket and I went. So I mean, it is what it is.
But they all should have been free tickets.
But one team was 6 for 36 from 3-point line, and the other was like 9 for 42. And I'm like, why are you jacking up all these threes when you can't make any of them? I'm like, I get the analytics say you should take 3-pointers, but not if you're going to miss that many of them.
Am I the only one that misses 80s and 90s NBA?
Well, I wasn't a big NBA fan then. I've always been a college basketball fan. So, but the 80s and the 90s. That was bully ball.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the late 90s when my least favorite was like the Knicks and the Heat when the scores were in the 70s. That was not good basketball.
No,
I don't like that.
That's because they were too busy wanting to fight. That's what happened with the Knicks and the Heat.
Well, Bill Laimbeer and the Bad Boys in Detroit, man.
Yeah, they got into it as well. So
I like up-tempo basketball. I mean, my favorite program ever was UNLV when Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon were there, and I mean that to me, I could watch that all
that's
day.
why I can't wait to see the Knicks with the Mike Brown run and gun offense, because Thibodeau was totally studying that offense out.
Steve Cartesian,
did you hear the quote? Did you hear the quote?
Cartesian, is that what they
Jerry Tarkisian.
Jerry Cartesian.
Tarkanian. Damn, you got me.
Tarkanian.
Right.
I'm gonna quit listening to this guy.
With the towel in his mouth.
With the towel in his mouth, bite the towel.
Jerry Tarkanian.
Yeah, I mean those teams were Arkansas. I loved how they played Kentucky when Patino was there in the '90s. I mean that was great. But they played defense. I mean they not only played offense, they played defense. They did shoot a lot of threes, but they also were trying. Corliss Williamson, Larry Johnson,
the only thing
Antoine Walker. Excuse me. I mean they also played a complete basketball game. It was a fun product to watch.
The only thing I didn't like about college basketball back in the day was when they didn't have a shot clock and a team could hold the ball.
Carolina, the 4 quarters.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I mean, who doesn't love the NC State win in the Final Four? Come on, Jim Valvano rushing the floor looking for somebody to hug, for Christ's sake.
Or Villanova shooting 22 for 25 from the floor or whatever. They missed like 20 shots the whole game.
Was it 22 or 25?
That was with Ed Pinckney, right?
24. Whatever it was.
It was like they shot 88% from the floor.
They had Ed Pinckney on that team. Oh, and shout out to Sandy Alomar Sr.
Yes. As a Sandy Alomar Jr. fan, shout out to Sandy Alomar Sr. for passing away yesterday or the day before, whatever it was.
His only downfall in life was he played for the Mets.
Yeah, I love me some Sandy Alomar Jr. So I throw my
rest in peace, man.
Out to his son because who didn't love Sandy behind the home plate, man? He was a great catcher. He really was. So.
He was. Well, and Roberto Alomar was great second baseman too.
Great second baseman.
Until he spit on the umpire.
Yeah. Let's not get into that. But yeah, I love me some Sandy. I mean, Sandy Alomar is still the first base coach for the Guardians at this point. So he's still on the coaching staff. And again, he's a fan favorite. We all love Sandy.
Oh, he's the one that stopped us from going to the World Series again when he hit Mariano for a home run.
Yes, that is correct, sir. Thank you very much.
I remember that.
So,
and then after that, Mariano dared people to hit him.
Right. Right. All right, guys.
He was unhittable after that.
Yeah.
I got a Brewers game to watch, guys.
Yeah.
Before we go, CJ Gardner got released today by the Ravens a week after he got signed by the Ravens.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Well, I would have quit.
It was mutual though, guys. They
traded Gardner Johnson is not.
They traded for a safety, I think, in between, and so he wasn't going to get the playing time, and so they decided that.
It was a mutual.
It wasn't that mutual. I mean, it's kind of like when your girlfriend breaks up with you, and you're like, "Yeah, that was mutual." I mean, the Ravens, the Ravens told me it was going to
high school memories there, Derek.
You say it that way because you want to save face. That's the problem.
Right.
It was mutual.
The Ravens told him he wasn't going to
car, but it was mutual.
Yeah, the Ravens said you're not playing here anymore.
You just triggered the high school memories I didn't want to remember, but thank you very much for saying that.
You're welcome.
Anyway, all right, guys, let's get the hell out of here. I do want to thank all my co-hosts and Derek for being here tonight. We look forward to week 7 in the NFL. Well, I don't, but that's beside the point. Everybody, I mean, they're playing the Dolphins, so God. And the Browns are actually favored against the Dolphins. Jesus. Anyway.
Should I use the Browns as an eliminator pick this week?
No, I would not even touch that game, Derek. You or Ken, don't touch that freaking game. I'm just saying.
Well, I want to know Ken's survivor pick because
he messaged it. It's the Panthers. He put it in the message.
I thought he was going with the Jets.
No, he's going with the Panthers over the Jets.
Panthers over the Jets? Well, yeah, that'll work. Watch the Jets win their
first. It's on the road though.
Watch the Jets win their first game against the Panthers because
Ken picked
New Jersey, then the Jets will win. Panthers can't play on the road. But
how often does he get to survive in that league, man? Seems like every week he's losing.
Anyway,
all right, let's go.
We are out of here till Thursday night to preview the Thursday night game as well as the weekend games coming up in week 7. Again, big thanks to my co-host, Mr. Elliot Biggie Lamba, Mr. Wayne, the producer Lynch, and our special guest star, as always, Mr. Derek Laughlin, for being here.
See you Thursday, Derek.
See you Thursday.
Derek, did you see Annie's week 6 review?
I haven't got to watch it.
Hurry up because I got to go.
You got to watch Annie Agar's week 6.
I watch it every week. She's
If you don't want
fantastic.
an
I'll make sure I check it out.
if you don't want an outro tonight, or if you want one, we need to go.
All right, let's do it. Elliot, hit the outro. We're out of here.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your evening with us here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. And since each night's start time is different, please check out our SNN group page on Facebook for the correct time. So until the next time we come together, Nerd Nation, on behalf of the Sports Nerd and his co-hosts, Ken Koslow, John Olson, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E, may your lives be filled with all the best sports action anyone human can handle, as well as all the joy it can possibly bring you. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation, as the time has come to say